right, I've got 1:31. We'll go ahead and start our Friday, August 15th, 2025 Commissioners Court. We'll start with public comment. Anyone here wishing to address Commissioners Court in the public comment period? Seeing no one from the public, I'll assume there's none, and we'll move on to consent agenda. Item number 1, motion to approve.
Second.
Second, and all in favor?
Aye.
Motion opposed. Motion passes 3-0. Commissioner Appel is stuck in traffic. Commissioner Armstrong is out of town somewhere. Professional services, consideration for Commissioners Court to propose a tax rate as required by Senate Bill 2, previously approved on 8/4/2025. I make a motion to approve a no new revenue tax rate of 0.325668 per $100 value.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None. Motion passes 3-2. General Counsel breaking into executive session. Executive session, Texas Government Code Section 551.074, Personnel Matters. Commissioners Court will enter into an executive session as permitted in Oklahoma Act, Chapter 551, Texas Government Code, pursuant to Section 551.074 of the Texas Government Code, Personnel Matters, to deliberate the appointment, employment, evaluation, reassignment, duties, discipline, or dismissal of a public officer or employee. For Chief Financial Officer, Director of Human Resources, Director of Parks and Cultural Services, Director of Facilities, Director of Personal Bond and Collections, Director of Emergency Management, Director of Road and Bridge, Chief Information Officer, Chief Public Defender, County Engineer, Mosquito Control Manager, and it also had Director of Veteran Services, but he's not on the list for some reason. So, all right, so we got it.
Okay, they're back.
Great. Okay, we're back in executive session at 1:51. That ends our action item agenda, and we will start immediately with workshop agenda at 1:51, budget workshop discussion.
Good afternoon, Judge Commissioners, Sienna Huerta, Budget Office. In front of you, you do have a packet. We have already had individual meetings reviewing every request in detail. But in front of you, you have on page number 2, thank you, Council. We have the summary by fund and cost center. No changes have been made to what we have discussed. The next one is personal request on page 14, and I do want to go to that page. There was a change on that page. We were able to talk to the district administrator for Texas A&M for the AgriLife project, and we were able to discuss the deletion of 3 positions. The 3 of them are admin assistants, but there will be no change to the agents. And that's on page 14, request 7 to 9. With that change, we can go to page 28. That has updated the total amount of the positions that have been recommended by Human Resources and my office to $700,000. So those deletions definitely made a difference on the total changes of personnel. And lastly, we did work with Road and Bridge with Fleet to kind of get a new revised list for vehicles. And on the upcoming page, you do have some of the vehicle requests. Most of them are replacements. We do have a new vehicle request for facilities, and then we do have another reassignment for engineering for the new position.
What page are you on?
I'm sorry, 30.
There.
Okay, I caught you.
For For the personnel request, we are also including the engineering position that they requested. For the justification was provided by the department, and HR and our office were able to recommend it as a yes.
Any questions or input?
So all these vehicle requests, they're pretty much our normal standard replacement requests?
Correct.
Nothing, no additionals or new or?
We do have a new one on page 30, which is line 7. That's for facilities. That's a new vehicle. And then we do have the engineer,
Right.
which that's just going to be a reassignment. So we're going to take a vehicle from the constable's office to reassign it to engineering. That way we have that vehicle.
Perfect.
And there's one for Dora Ridge.
And what's that? One more reason?
Do that page, Commissioner. And then we do have on page 31, number 12, a new vehicle request for Dora Ridge. And that's actually the only two that are new. All of the rest one are based on replacements based on policy, mileage, or years.
For the district attorney's office, we're adding one position back?
We are adding one position, one attorney, and one paralegal.
Okay.
Hey, Anna, can I jump in here real fast? I had a question about the position. You said that there was a change in the AgriLife position, the extension. What was that change again? I didn't do that again.
Yes, of course, Commissioner. So we were able to talk to the district administrator for Texas A&M Agri-Life program, and it's 3 deletions of admin assistants, so no changes to the agents. We will still continue to have the 5 agents for the program.
Okay.
I have a question for Mr. Shannon. The new floodplain specialist position, I know we've discussed it. Will they be clearing a backlog, or they'll be allowing someone else on the team to do more project management with the bond projects coming up, or what? You see it doing both of those things?
It's to clear a backlog, also to address the wealth of all of the correspondence and inquiries we get in our office. It won't really work on any of the bond issue projects.
So Commissioner Dewey, I was a big proponent of this floodplain administrative assistant because I was the commissioner over Bolivar for 8 of the last 11 years, and I always said for a 20-minute meeting on Bolivar, it took 4 hours.
Yeah.
And so they have the same problem. And most of the inspections and building is on Bolivar. And so Nicole currently has to do all of those inspections. Plus she has to handle all of the complaints. And then she has to go from High Island to Kemah. And you have the whole unincorporated area from Kemah to Texas City.
Right.
And it's just, it's time.
And then the West County from there. So yeah, she does the whole county.
It's time, and when I looked at how many phone calls we get, how many emails we get, and discounting anybody that comes into our office, there's over 6,000 emails we get, same amount of phone calls, calculated with 2 people answering the phones and working full-time with no vacation and no lunch. They have about 20 minutes to respond and clear these inquiries.
So you think this position will allow us to, I guess, get permits out quicker on Bolivar, or is that the?
It will allow us to more effectively address the permitting requirements in my office.
The original request, Commissioner Doogie, did not have some of the metrics that Michael's referencing now. And once he was able to compile that and submit that to the budget office and go through the scrutiny through human resources, they, put an approval on it on their end for you guys to reconsider and adding to the budget. I think when you provided that about 3 weeks ago, Michael? Is that
Yeah,
correct?
about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah, initially I didn't compile all the phone calls and emails. I was looking at the number of permits. We do anywhere from 1,100 to 1,600 permits a year. Each permit requires a foundation, framing, and final inspection. So that's anywhere from 3,300 inspections a year that need to occur on upwards. So one person handling that is very burdensome.
And I must admit, Nicole's done a wonderful job. Her predecessor, I almost had 0 complaints, maybe 5 in the years she's been doing it, and I used to get them daily before. And so she's done a wonderful job, but she's just
She's one person.
skin and bones.
One person.
Thank you. One more thing, do you need space on Bolivar for them to work at a desk, or?
No, we don't. We have the road and bridge we can always stop in at, but no, we don't need a permanent space there.
She can use my room closet over if she wants to.
Thank you, Joe, that's very kind of you.
Anything else? All right.
Oh, just quickly, so everything we talked about in our meeting is
That's what it is.
the same.
We have all of the reclassifications for the JPs and also for Road and Bridge, everything stays the same.
Perfect.
And the tax office as well.
Thank you.
Any other questions, Commissioners, Judge? Okay. Well, I think I'm going to get our workshop. Thank you so much.
With that, we will conclude our budget workshop at 2:01. Congratulations on having a G-rated no profanity commissioners court. Doesn't happen everywhere.
Pretty much happens here.
Are you not overwhelmed?
Yeah. We can go to a stress clinic.
I'm gonna bring some kids in next time.
Yeah.